Hey Libra, and welcome to your end of February reading. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it, I love it. Please also remember that these messages are general, and so some of them may resonate, some may not. Whatever doesn't, leave it alone, baby. It's not for you. You don't have to claim it. Also in the description box below is information about how to book a personal reading with me, how to book a personal reading with me, and how to make a love donation here on this channel if you feel so moved to do so. As well as my Instagram information. I go live over there sometimes, and I also do daily card pulls to calibrate our days for magic and success. Okay, so go ahead and follow me over there. Before we get into it, I'm gonna ring this bell and clear your energy, but first, baby, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, Libra? And without further ado, let's clear your energy. And receive that. So what I'm getting for you, Libra, is mountains. Mountains. Are you feeling like you are blocked off from making any changes? Are you feeling like your efforts are futile? Are you finding this challenge too difficult a mountain to reach the summit on? Whatever that is for you, look at that. And look at the pyramids in the back, the mountain-esque shape of them, right? So there are things coming up to the surface, okay? This is about deep psychic insight. So this is all about trusting your intuition as well, okay? Maybe you've been getting a lot of intuitive hits lately, Libra, or you've been like, your gut has really been like telling you things, and if you're not paying attention to them, this is your indication that you need to, that you didn't hear yourself wrong, that whatever changes you feel or you know you should be making and implementing, this is letting you know you should trust that inner guidance, that inner judgment, that higher self calling you to elevate yourself beyond your comfort, right? And to really stretch and expand into your real, true I amness, and things that are for your utmost high vibrational outcome. They're telling you, get with it, boo. You also have the Magician here, which is telling you that you are the alchemist. You have all, even if it doesn't seem like it, you have all the necessary tools and resources you need to just begin right now. The most important part of any journey is to just begin it, to take the very first step, because without it, it doesn't happen at all, right? And if you just treat everything as one more step, you will look up and then you will see you are miles, eons away from where you started. But you'll never get there if you don't take a step. Okay, and this also is about creation, that you have the power to create. So don't tell yourself a lie. Don't believe the lie. You have the power to create your new circumstance, okay? And then you have the Chariot. Oh, I love that for you. This is forward movement. Okay, this could be a new vehicle as well, Libra, okay? But this talks about championing, over difficulty. This is the Triumph card. This is letting you know that there is movement. So if something seems stagnant and not moving forward, there's always movement, as our lovely Lilybeth's Divinity Life here on YouTube and on Instagram says all the time, right? There's always movement. And this is your indication and confirmation that there is movement happening, and you will be pulled forward out of this energy. All right. Pull a Keepers of the Light. Ooh. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This is telling you that you are blessed, protected, and highly favored, that inner calling can no longer be ignored. It's thrusting you forward. Everything, all the momentum is pushing you forward to move beyond a limitation, and that it all is wrapped up in the sacred self. And when we don't honor that call, we deny the sacred self. Look at the Merkaba in the center of the chest of the dove. It's letting you know that, the Merkaba is like the what I like to call the Rubik's Cube of the universe, right? Like it knows how to switch and turn things to get us to our destinations faster. This is how the universe pushes miracles into our life, right? And closes the gap on what we think is possible and how much time we think it's going to take. This is something that can deliver you a suddenly moment. And look, it's all near the throat chakra. You need to start speaking differently about yourself and to yourself. You need to start speaking life over your circumstance and stop talking or thinking in a defeatist way. Okay, trust the sacred self. Ooh, look, holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire, okay? She's the divine counterpart of the Holy Spirit, I believe, if I'm not mistaken in this deck. But if I am, the point is that it's still giving me that very, like, there's an angelic, miraculous presence here, but it's going to require you to know that you have the power to alchemize this situation, right? That you have the power to move beyond your current challenges, Libra. That you should just do your best, again, like I was saying with the Shekinah, to not speak the negative, right? Not to think in the negative, not to dwell in it, but to readjust your focus and focus on what you desire, okay? Not what you don't want. Focusing on lack brings about more lack. Focusing on prosperity brings more prosperity. You got dual cool, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Look at this. Take one step at a time to happiness. Boy, if they don't say what I said about the path, about taking a step and doing one step at a time, right? And so it's telling you that if you feel outside of your life purpose, or you just don't know what it is, or you feel like you just don't know how you're going to get back to a place where you're even attempting to move into your life purpose, right? Or like, oh, I just feel like I'm on this endless road that's not going anywhere, really. I'm working really hard on my life purpose and it's just not coming to fruition. Or I'm trying really hard to just muster up the courage and the strength to even begin taking the first step, and I just don't feel like I can. You better reavert your gaze to the positive. You better start speaking positively, and there's no other way around it, Libra. You just have to do it. You know, you're not going to find a way out of taking the first step. And so staying in the holding pattern right before the first step is what's going to increase, feeling down, or increase your feelings of, I'm not capable of doing this. So make sure you're reaverting your gaze, okay? Redirecting your focus. You got Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you, including yourself, Libra, okay? Including yourself. This is wonderful energy. You're going to be busting into March with a new attitude if you allow yourself to, okay? You will bust right into March with a new attitude, a new lease on life, if you allow it. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. You see that? Your environment. It's time to clutter clear. Maybe your environment itself is not supporting your expansion. It's not supporting what it is you want to create for your life. So what you might need to do is just spruce up your environment, even if it's like buy new bed sheets, right? If you can't do that, declutter, throw out things that aren't sparking joy in your environment, that you have an emotional attachment on, but that's not really serving you. Get rid of it. It's taking up space, and it's reaffirming back to you what you don't have, or that which displeases you or does not bring you comfort. And you need to, at the very least, feel comfortable in your own room, right? In your own home. in your own workplace environment, at your own desk. Put little things up that, you know, bring a crystal to work. I don't know, but bring things that bring you joy. So when you're in the thick of it, you can receive that energy of that which pleases you, your desires. At the bottom of the deck, you have elk, wapiti. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve, okay? So always operate in integrity, okay? Always operate in that higher vibration as you are mustering up the courage to set foot upon your desired path, okay? You got polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome, okay? Communicate your truth, and it's not your business if anyone else receives it, Libra. Hold your boundaries, but you have to do so respectfully and compassionately, the same way you want respect and compassion, okay? There's a respectful and compassionate way to still hold the line and hold your sacred space and your boundaries and say, you cannot step over this line, okay? And then you have octopus. Cool. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Now, this isn't telling you to be fake and phony, but it's saying, again, that thing about like, you know, maybe your first inclination will be to lash out when someone's crossing your boundaries, right? But it's also telling you, like, be like the octopus. The octopus has no prior knowledge or experience. It's left alone in the world after it's born to navigate an environment that has so many different creatures, so many available, you know, very real and present dangers, and they all come in different forms. So the octopus is always having to stay actively learning. That's why it's able to camouflage itself. It has to, in real time, learn and adapt to its environment to survive. And this is the energy that's coming up for you, Libra, that you are going to have to learn how to shape shift and to not be in the situation, but to camouflage yourself in it and find out, how do I move around this energy that is displeasing to me? How do I protect myself in this environment so that I can swim off to safer water, so I can swim off to where I feel I'm being called to? But I need to just get away from this limitation, get away from this difficult person, or navigate myself around challenging energies, okay? You got this, boo. Believe that. And then we're going to pull from the Sacred Traveler, and then we're going to get you a Divine Doorway, and we out. I'm trying to keep these short, but, you know, some of them have run over, because you know your girl can talk. So on this journey, you know, in your pre-shuffle, Libra, in the Divine Doorways deck, you got the Walkabout card. And, you know, the doorway looks like it's peeking into like a disheveled, you know, abandoned, you know, sort of abandoned place that went right into the fire. And it's telling you that you have everything you need to embark on your journey, and that walkabout energy is and you know that phrase, that walkabout energy, is indigenous to Australia. You know, like going on a walkabout, it's kind of like going on a vision quest. You know, you go out into the wilderness and you survive on your wits, and you get divine inspirations and channelings and assistance as you are out there, okay, to learn something new about yourself. Okay, to really greet yourself with no one else around. And that's the energy you're in right now, okay? Valiant courage. Take action with passion. It's not enough, Virgo, to say, I want to change. I want these things to change. You have to actively do it in the moment when it's not comfortable to do it. You have to implement it, or else it's just words coming out of your mouth, you know? Excuse the expression, but it's just a fart in the wind. If all you're going to do is talk about it, you have to be about it. Walk about. You got to walk that talk. Okay? And that's hard to walk into expansion, but it's still required, because you are the magician. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force, okay? So activating that water in your showers and your cleansings to know that water holds memory and you can speak life into that water. You know, water is a living element, right? Give it its, you know, utilize it. Don't just let that water run down your drain and waste, you know? Cleanse yourself. This is also like, you know, tears, purging, whatever it is for you. Allow the purification and vibrant life force to activate within you. You have great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Like, take a bet on yourself. Go into unknown territory. Push past self-imposed limitations and go to new shores, okay? Your horizons are expanding. But you have to go somewhere in order for them to expand. Your horizon won't expand if you refuse to leave the shore of all that you already know. If you refuse to leave the shore of your comforts, you will never go on an adventure and you will never meet new shores and meet new versions of yourself. It says view from above, get the big picture, okay? So raise your perspective, raise your vibration, okay? Get a higher view of what, you know, to help change your perspective. So you don't just acquiesce to whatever is going on in your life. Ooh, look at that. Passages. You see that? That's keep taking the step, because beyond that doorway is a transformation. And then once that's complete is another and another and another, because it's never finished and it's never done. We are always evolving creatures. And let's get this word. Passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Do you see that though? But you're walking through it. You have to walk that talk. It's not enough just to talk about it. You got to walk that talk. You can't undergo the transformation if you are unwilling to walk through the passageway, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It is all upon you. People can, you know, the Most High can open doorways to you, but if you refuse to walk into them, it's all on you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Oh, we gonna leave it there. And let's let you see the doorway for that one, okay? Look at that. Look at all that green, lush life around you. Come outside and come live this nomadic life, okay? Don't go back and hide in your limitations. Push past them. Oh, yes. I love that for you, Libra. I'm loving your reading. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count. You matter. You are important. You are seen. You are heard. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are magic, Libra. Baby, go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later. Ashe.